for my brothers and sisters in the diaspora that keep sending money on this site, there are ways to invest. I mean, there are legit companies that exist here. If you want to build a house, then deal with a legit company to give you a quotation so
With
that you be
proper
sending them money. Because now
writings.
you have an established entity that has to answer to you versus sending me the money and then I have problems.
Stories.
Like my landlord is on my case and you're sending me money without an accountability.
Yeah.
I'll be like, okay, let me first pay. Then when I get the money, I will do a refund.
Yeah.
And the next thing I
Which
know, another
refund will never
month is
come.
knocking.
Hi guys, back in the house, the kings and queens, with the topic top scamming. It's Rono, your presenter today. I have two guests in the house. I'll start with my
One and
king
only
on this
Buka Buka.
side.
Man for the girl there.
You heard him. That's the voice. Then we go on this other side.
Yeah, it's your boy Kev Kelly. You know what it is. Yes,
Kelly.
sir.
Yeah, right now the topic is all about being scammed. You're abroad sending your money, you're in the Emirates sending your money to the people, to the banks, to the insurance, to the mobile money, and your money is not doing exactly what you've sent it for. So who is left to be trusted, Mr. Book?
I think we are left with no options apart from investing our money in assets. You get buy your piece of land, whether you're buying a phone, whether you're starting up a business, your own business. I think we should invest our money where our eyes
Are
Can
seeing.
are seeing.
Have you
Yeah.
been a victim of any of these scams of lately or before?
Me losing on money,
Yeah.
I think I haven't yet attracted them because I directly spend whatever I get.
I think I should adopt to that culture. You should adopt to that culture not to be among the victims. who have
But
been hurt.
I've been around people who have been scammed in so many beautiful ways. I'll tell you a scenario of the bank where you can't even withdraw your money that you want to use, but they keep tossing you around. We are out of money. You can't withdraw it from the ATM card.
network.
Then you have a limit you can withdraw, and then they have these desks in the banks with insurance guys trying to sweet talk you
They're
to a
limiting
point
you.
that they can even come to your place to have you register into their
To
scamming
assure you.
system. You get and also there's another form of scamming. There are so many forms of scamming in Uganda. There are these people who say to live a buloka. No, those guys who
Mention
sell,
it,
those guys who
mention
sell
it,
land,
bring it
and
on.
then the next thing you know, you don't even own the land.
It is being sold like 3 times, 10 times.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But those guys are always there putting half-buttoned shirts.
And the
with
money is
phones
already
here,
taken.
and then the shirt is sliding like this on one side.
With the term goods
they'll tell
once
you,
sold are not returnable.
Olina sachi fin kutwale.
Mm-hmm.
You get. So, I mean, then there's also kano kafuna kalite kafuna. Kano kafuna kalite kafuna.
Please tell the diaspora, Kanokafuna, Kafuna, please elaborate so that they get to know they don't get to fall
The
into the same
gambling
trap.
system.
Bro.
Okay.
The gambling system. And we also have these people who sell, the people in downtown. Do you know those pickpocketers downtown who will scam you with throwing down an envelope and they're like, hey,
The fake money.
yes, they fake money. They
Yeah.
give you fake money in an envelope and they're like, man, you've seen me pick this money. We have to go and share it.
Yeah.
Kumbe, they are taking you somewhere.
To take the actual correct
The actual
currencies.
correct amount you have. You get.
So quick and smooth.
Just like that.
And there's also a diplomatic way of scamming, my brother. The system has created a lot of diplomats in scamming.
Talk
The
to me,
people in
never
the
know,
banks,
also
the people in
become
the
one.
insurance, the people in the health
By
system.
the way, there was a scenario that happened.
Hmm?
Someone sent me a message on WhatsApp with pictures and a long message telling me, or I'm very sick. These are international scammers now. They will send you a list. Or my name is this, my father was a doctor, an engineer, but I'm in a refugee camp. I would like to know more about your finances and everything. Because they know you're soft-hearted, you're touched.
How do they even know you're soft-hearted?
You know, you can read a message that would drive you down, and you feel you want to help this person who's in the refugee camp. You want to bring them here and give them a good life. There are those ones who will even just send you a list of things. They tell you, oh, we have sent you this and this. We want you to go and clear the stuff, but you have to pay a certain amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
I have a friend who has been a victim in that.
We also have the callers. You know them in
Okay.
Uganda.
Wait to the call. Have you gotten calls from random people? Someone telling you, "Hey, Yegwani, owangu de, owangu de,
Sanyuka.
pichi tuba kusanyuka, owangu de, tuba do sabi, or to win number yo, just logging into your mobile money
Asking
pin."
how old are you?
By the time you realize, I've gotten many of those calls, and every time I try telling him, Sebo, funecho kola, I'll get verbal assault from him.
Kati ate tulina ne bano bagay. We have these guys who have you tried buying internet bundles or call time on your phone
Yes.
or try to send money? You get. Now we have people you buy, they tell you we are going to give you 2.5 GBs and then you end up getting 2 GBs.
And where does the 5 go?
No.
You cannot claim for
a
it.
similar similar situation where I've bought data. I think I bought data, but then when you let's check the amount of data, you see 1.2 GB, but then
When you
it doesn't load.
It doesn't load.
It doesn't load in the internet. It doesn't work.
You watch one video on YouTube,
It doesn't even
kaput.
watch the video, but it actually shows you have the data.
And also
on the
where
phone.
you have minutes, yeah, you speak for 1 minute and 30 seconds, and then it chops 2 minutes.
Basically, you've
So why
bought
are you
them,
taking my
you've bought-
30
you-
seconds?
You've bought them credits.
So in other
Why are you
words,
taking-
the different types of
Guys,
scammers.
how are we going to resolve this issue? People in these sectors, you're putting the country backwards. You're making
Exactly.
us lose trust. So if I can trust the bank, I can trust the network I'm using or I'm buying subscription for this, because nowadays everything is done online. So if you're messing up that market online, everything done online, what are we left with?
The ground.
Someone
Still
here
stick to
says
the
the
ground.
ground. But you should
I
also put
personally
it
watch
in
lots of
mind.
movies. I don't know whether my life is a fairy tale or a movie tale, but I've seen many movies where there's guys just keep their money in the ground and it stays there for so long. Like, you know,
Okay, if you're going to keep
you're,
digging. And,
you're saying the series of Pablo Escobar. I
It's
mean,
every day.
you like
Every
dig
day
and
land-
save like 100.
How many
dig
holes-
again and save another 100.
how many holes the government died to get Pablo Escobar's cash and it was still intact?
Those are chunks of money, bro. Unless you tell
So
me
I
in a
can
cartel
trust the
business.
ground.
But
Hold
this
up.
ground,
Hey, there is scammers. The brand new scammers. These ones of tubatwala bweru kola.
then they tell you papers have
Talk
not yet
about
worked
that.
out.
Yeah.
Girls, mostly, you're the victims. Be aware of
You
that.
pay.
No, but you know, we actually have that problem. The problem is actually within us. You actually find these people advertising it on TV. Why do TV stations even allow these scammers to advertise these things on TV?
And why
And yet
does
they know the
the
scammers.
immigration look into it?
Okay.
Olumbye banene.
That's okay. That's okay, because it has to be hard loud. It has to be hard loud, and I'm straight looking at you. Because you're not gonna say that it's bad. They are dying outside there, and you're still letting them go.
Exactly.
These are our kids. Think about the parent who has this one child. He's taking all the risk to send. Probably they have sold their own land. And you're the person, mostly you people who are receiving, be honest with this person that I'm taking you, but I don't know what family you're going to.
Yeah.
Let the person make her own decision. But then don't sweet talk them for the sake of you having the money. And you might find all these families that are sending people out. Their kids are here. They can't send them there. Until you want to work, go and work. And some of them, they will do the fast procedures. Oh, we are making for you the passport for free, everything free.
We are getting you a job.
Who says there's anything free in Uganda?
There's nothing.
There's nothing free.
There's nothing free in Uganda, my brother.
buy one
Is there
get one
anything
free
free
doesn't
outside
really
countries?
exist. Because one time I was
It does
abroad,
exist at a cost of
I
four.
went, I went to a shop
Mm.
and they had put these nice track shirts. They say buy to get one free, 50% off.
Mhm.
Then I'm like, why don't you attract me or convince me or make me want to buy the other ones by first giving me the one that is free?
Mhm.
So that I take the one that is free, then I buy the other one for my friends.
My sister, you're a legit scam.
Then when I got to look into it, no, when I got to look into it, I told them, why don't you just give the actual price of these things? Let's say maybe you're selling this stuff each at 15. Tell them each is at 15, but don't say 50%. That's also scamming, by the way, if you didn't know. Abroad, we are taken by figures.
Mm.
Because you just say, oh, this is just $10. You won't feel it.
Mhm.
But when you sit and think that the 50% they have cut off, actually, nothing is given to you for free. Nothing at all. All they're doing with the percentages is to sell off the old stock. That's why you'll find the American Eagle jeans in eBay. The jean that you buy the other side at $200 or $300, down here you'll get it at $25. They bring out the stock, but you don't see that they're scamming the money off you. Every figure they put, maybe 2.2 something, that point, when you add it up, buys another half stock of what you've. But you're not showed it. If you've done sales and marketing, that's how it works. So that's also scamming. But back to the girls we are taking, please be straightforward. Tell them, you're giving me a 1M, I'm taking you. But again, don't tell the person, the first 6 months you're working, you send us that money. We deduct a percentage. That means she's working for free. And even the little that she's remained with, she's sending it to the trustees. Which trustees she's going to call, and they're not going to respond. That's why there are so many cases of mad people at the airport.
Mhm.
Someone is mad, someone is this. Family members won't talk. Then that's why I say, to me, sometimes friends are better off than families in one way or the other. Because they all know what is going on. By the time you sign an agreement that you're going to work abroad, they ask you who's the next of kin. If you don't have, you can't go. It's like taking your person in the hospital. You're going to be operated. If your wife or your mom is not here, sorry, there's nothing we can do. But we're not looking at that. We're looking into money. So, guys, find a way to stop this for a better country. Uganda has a lot of opportunity. We got a lot of jobs. We can make it here. It's not out there.
Can you tell us who we could trust?
First, trust yourself. As I, the person, I do my money, keep it on my account or keep it cash
But
to
also
myself.
the banks
The
are
bank
scam.
itself. We talked about the banks.
Yes, the banks are scammers,
You see
but there's so many
those
ways.
insane interest rates, those insane withdrawal charges,
Yeah.
and even just keeping your money, those numbers they keep reducting off your account, man, it's crazy. You get like
The
they're little
VAT, the
figures, but they add up to a certain amount.
Because if you woke up in the morning and you hacked into the banks, and let's assume you're removing 25 cents from each person, each client in that bank, how much money is that in a day?
That's what happens with
Because you will not
mobile money
consider it.
system.
Because when you withdraw your money, your charges, VAT, and all this, when you see those decimal points, you're like, yeah, it's just 50 shilling.
You know,
But
Kev,
sit
you
and
wouldn't
count it.
mind about the 84 shillings you have on your mobile money account.
You want.
But someone would even take it and would go unnoticed.
Yeah.
And it's done.
Actually, yeah.
You get.
Do you know that?
So there's a person who just keeps collecting those little
the little
decimals.
shillings.
Have you ever sat and counted how much you spend on airtime? Have you ever sat
No.
in a month? You'll go
No.
crazy.
I never get the time to calculate how
You
much
go
airtime I
crazy.
spend.
But
on a
then
daily
you cannot
basis.
collect that money
Mm.
to your pocket. You understand? Now, how much does the company make in just an hour?
Well, that is a little bit understandable because they're giving you a service.
Yeah.
But then the insane cost
We should be given what we
data.
pay for.
Yeah.
We should
get-
be given the quality of what we pay for, not the quantity. Because if you tell me you subscribe for data and you cannot even download 2 videos, then that's not right. Guys, that's not right.
Can I ask a question? How do you call this? Is it it's coming to where I've had a recent incident where I sent money from a certain network to a certain network and the money just vanished from thin air.
But it shows it's off
But
your
the
account.
message came through like you have received this amount.
That is also scamming, guys, because the money has disappeared to where? To
Well,
who?
is it a serious scenario or you scammed
A
yourself?
serious scenario.
Have you
a
ever
serious
said?
scenario.
Actually, it's a serious scenario. That's when the system came back that you can always bounce your money back.
And
Trying,
something,
we appreciate that.
something a
Work
little bit
well
similar
there.
to yours. A friend of mine just lost 49 million shillings. And he calls the bank and they're like, someone hacked into your account. And then how does that even happen?
You're in the
How
bank.
does someone hack my account and take the money and the bank doesn't recognize that? Like, how does that happen?
Guys?
How can
this
we avoid
topic
these
is
scams?
This topic is so ice. I'll call it
How do you
ice
think we can
cooling
avoid
and
these scams
freezing
in
at the
particular?
moment.
Have your
Please.
money in your pocket.
Well, book it. I have something I need to bring up.
having
Yeah.
the money into the pocket. Remember, there are those that
The
are
rats.
waiting for other street to
The
put you
bellers.
upside.
The muggers. Well, me, I personally think, first, obviously, we have different types of scammings, yeah? But then we have how can we avoid the scammers, yeah? We have one trending thing that is, have you noticed this thing is like literally growing? The bet thing, where it says rich guys and they're telling you, and a sure bet slip is
Sure
going to
win.
pass you, sure win. And in my mind, I'm kind of wondering, how
Did you know?
how do you know these games are actually surely going to win? And you can literally say the tickets, the guy is showing you a slip. He's literally won over 100 million. Now,
And you know those guys go ahead and...
these
and-
guys are literally growing from like here to here. And they're mostly attacking the university guys. Have you noticed that?
No.
You're
you
eating
find-
your tuition.
Yeah. Yeah. You find someone literally looking at the message, and these guys are so good at conversing when you call them. I'm telling you, the slip is sure. It's sure. And you find a kid, invest in their tuition in it. Now, guys who are outside there, please work for your money.
It is
Work
called
for it.
akapapula.
Things that come in an easy way, please try to avoid them.
Kev, you're not
Swipe.
even talking about the smart
And you know
wires.
the funny thing?
The smart wires, those guys will smell good, dress good,
Easy money
go
ain't good.
gymming, and all they do is go chill in governor just to hook up that lady.
I'm telling you.
Just don't find me.
What? These
don't
guys
find-
have tricks. where
We have scanners.
Guy ajja kuwunyanga ekyokulya ogambe
We have scanners. Who is to be trusted? How actually, leave alone who to be trusted? How are we going to prevent all these from coming our way? Because first, if you're gonna use any network, you should call the customer care, because they usually record their conversations, as they say. Yeah. If I have this recording aside and I know my account has like 200 shilling on my mobile money, 200,000, I mean, and tomorrow I subscribe something and I don't get what I've subscribed for, please, you're going to be sued and you pay double. So if you really have the knowledge of how, it's all about having the knowledge. It's not a matter of opening a bank and you don't read all these papers we are given. Sign here, sign here, sign here, sign here. When all these scandals come around, they'll take you. But you signed, you agreed to terms and conditions. Guys, let's read. Let's be critical. Let no one think for us or understand for us. I think that will be the best way to overcome this. Is there any other thing you'd like to say about it?
Kev?
Trust yourself. As you know the saying that says, man made money, money made man mad.
Thank you very much.
Things concerning money, hey, I'm talking on behalf of the other youths like me who think money is good and easily. Man, sweat for your money, yeah? Things don't expect to get something from a silver plate and it's going to last for long.
Never.
So, to avoid those scammers, work hard. Second of all, find someone who you trust, someone who you really trust. I mean, really, when I say trust, I mean trust.
And whatever you do, please put it in writing.
Yeah.
In writing.
Money
If
is
it
a
takes you
tricky
to have a
situation.
recording, have it.
Money
copy.
is a tricky situation.
Yes, it is a
So we
phrasing
could
called.
be
It's a
rides or
nice
dies
bag.
right now, and then money comes in the picture, and then we are enemies straight away. You get
Because of
money.
the people.
Money is something different. But for my brothers and sisters in the diaspora that keep sending money on this side, there are ways to invest. I mean, there are legit companies that exist here. If you want to build a house, then deal with a legit company to give you a quotation so that you be
proper
sending them money. Because now
writings.
you have an established entity that has to answer to you versus sending me the money and then I have problems.
Stories.
Like my
Yeah.
landlord is on my case and you're sending me money without an accountability.
Yeah.
I'll be like, okay, let me first pay. Then when I get the money, I will do a refund.
Yeah.
And the next thing I
Which
know,
refund will
another
never
month is
come.
knocking. I have to spend another amount of your money. You get? So maybe if you want to invest it here or build something, there are entities that can do that. If you want to buy land, deal with people that have estates that are very legit. You can buy land, have your land title, very safe. They can keep it for you. You find your land sorted. Bulonji.
Yeah.
You get? We can't leave this platform without talking about the money lenders. These people giving insane interests to the people they lend money to. You get,
right.
and then asking for huge collateral, knowing that this
Yeah,
person
yeah.
will fail to pay the amount, and then they
take
have
it.
collateral that can triple the amount they gave out, and some even make it
In
hard.
a short period
You
of
call
time.
someone, now these guys will sell cars. He'll give you the car, you take it, you give them the payment, you're left with, let me say, 20% of the amount.
They start
You
to
call
make the
them to
funds
pay
busy.
them and then they start tossing you around. Next thing you know, they are towing your car.
Yeah.
You see
yeah.
that kind of fuckery happening.
Yeah.
I think the government should put up infrastructures that control these avenues that scam the people. And we've seen telecom companies scam people in the name of, we have huge taxes. You get? We've seen people being scammed in the name of, there are a lot of taxes we pay. You get so-and-so, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And they don't even give valid reasons why they do that.
And people, please.
Sure.
So it has to come back to the government to do something. Because, someone becoming a money lender is already under the rules and regulations of the Bank of
It should
Uganda.
be licensed,
Yeah.
exactly.
And also talk about this the people they're allowed to go abroad, those scammers that talk about free services abroad, Cheo,
And please do a clear search about something you're entering.
Yeah, before
If
you
it's a company
incarcerate.
taking you about, do a search about it.
Yeah,
Go
that-
on to nowadays there are websites, there are links, there are all these people leave comments.
My
read
brother, we have
about it.
Nigerians.
Uh-huh.
We
Now
have
this-
Nigerians.
Now this Nigerian go convince us well. Huh? Abi?
We have Nigerians, my brother.
They go feel everything.
Everything they
They
go
go
scam
whap
your
everything.
wallet.
Please, and
Then they
please.
fire you.
Hey, and then they
Under-
gonna fire you.
Under the kings and
Oh,
queens.
yeah.
Please be aware, do proper research. It's not that there are no people that are trusted left in the country, they are there, but we just have to be aware, consult, consultation is for
They
free.
can trust me with their money.
And by the way, excitement.
Control.
Remember that period of cryptocurrency?
Bitcoins.
God.
I almost invested.
I'm telling you, excitement brings a lot.
I almost invested, but when I went to YouTube,
And you look at the
and I'm like, okay, now how do I get into this? And they're like, you have to do this, do that. You have to mine, then you have to do this, then you have to sell this, then you have to buy this. I'm like, no, I can't do this.
I've heard many stories of people who lost money in that
billions.
whole thing, cryptocurrency thing. Yeah.
Let's start with our
But it was due to
shillings.
excitement. And this actually happens. I've seen my little brother. We once in a car, with my dad and mom, and my little brother was chatting, and some girl sent him a link. Like, hey, I just won, I invested this kind of money, and I got myself this kind of money. And my brother was so excited. I'm like, hey, relax, bro. Uganda Zimbe.
Kibuga bwongo kyalo maanyi.
By the time he got realized, now how this happened is, let me give this last story. So he gets excited to invest. Now he reaches out so boldly. He's like, Mom, I need you to help me out with 500,000. Just right now, we're going to make more than $1 million within minutes. And my mom is like, hey,
Break it down for me.
break it down for me.
Thank
Get
you.
into your senses. Now she was trying to tell him, get into your senses. Those guys are lying, they're trying to scam you. He's like, no, I know this chick at school. I studied with her. There's no way she can scam me. And my mom is like, okay, what he should do? My mom played him straight on the mind. It's like, what he should do, if she won 20 million, tell her to give you part of the
Yes.
500,000. Yeah. And when you win,
That's smart.
when you
pay
win, you're
back.
going to refund back in
Thank
dough.
you.
You're like, okay. So he does that, calls the girl. It's like, okay, help me out with the 500,000. I promise I'm going to give you back as twice that I've gotten from you. Next thing you know, the girl is all like, well, my account has been blocked and all that shit like that. Oh my God. And my mom is like, you see?
Hey man,
You see?
Hold up. This shit that happens in Uganda with girls, yeah? Actually, they are the top scammers here. She will call you and be like, you know what? Can you buy me airtime? I only have money on my card. I don't have credit on my phone. So you buy the airtime. Next time she's like, you know what? Can you buy me this? I have my money in the bank. They always have excuses. And some of them, they'll scam you with love.
So that's your good, so that you're good Samaritan.
That's for sure.
No, trust me, she will call you and be like, you know what, I don't have cash on me. Can you buy me this? I'll refund. And they never refund. And then some are love scammers. They'll give you love, bring them into your house, and next thing you know,
The
man,
gift is good.
Yajana Kavera, Rachel de Serori.
and some others will just come just to have the comfortable life, to eat your food, feed you with good sex. And they go. They go. They're
Nice and
users.
polite.
Yeah.
Uganda chinyuma.
So guys,
excitement.
excitement.
And know your type of scam.
Yeah.
Guys, you've heard it all loud and clear. If you have any comment, any suggestion, right here at Kings and Queens, you find us at Men at Work. You leave it right there. You find him, Ertz.
Well, Boca Chimi everywhere. I say nothing more than that.
I'll pass it on in single. We go to this side.
Hey, it's your boy Kev Kelly once again. You know what it is. You can follow me on my Instagram handle, The Kevin Kelly. You can follow me on Facebook, The Kev Kelly. Follow me and subscribe on my YouTube channel, The Kev Kelly. You know what it is. I sign out. Yes, sir.
Back to the queen herself. Message goes to the king. I hope you're good. You find us right into the house. We're waiting for your comments and suggestion. And yes, we have so many prizes to give. You can also be a host in the house. The link will show you the procedure. You find me at Rono Handmade Quality Black Bear. That's my Instagram.